Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, you've probably already guessed it by that time of the month. We're getting into the Season 35 starter guides. We're going to go over everything that you guys need to start off the Warship season. Now, a lot of you that watch all the videos and, have been around probably roll your eyes at these because, we're giving away pretty well the same tips whenever we do these starter guide kind of things. But on YouTube, it shows you your viewers that are subscribed and not subscribed. Most of my viewers are not subscribed, so I assume within that there's some people that are just totally new to the game. So I make these videos in the hopes of helping out new players to get off to the best start, because the last thing we want is someone new coming into the game, checking out warships and making a bunch of wrong decisions, be like, oh, well, this isn't fun. So with that being said, those of you warship vets and guys that have been around for a while, throw some of your best tips down below in the comment section, just about getting off to a good start. So with that, we have the crab. Now, one thing I forgot to mention in the crab is we have Scorcher Life Leech this go around. So yeah, it's not really going to be a crab about warriors. It's going to be a crab about Scorchers. So let's see if we can get them to work here for us. Let's boost up 1 GB Masterpiece just so we can really steamroll these bases and not have to think at all as we're doing this. We'll start off with Gearheart, but ooh, this is going to be interesting with all the shock launchers, boom cannons. This is not probably the right one to pick Scorchers for, but here we are. So yeah, so getting off to a good start in warships, what it's all about, how do you do it? The biggest thing right off the bat is you have to, like it says in the game, come with a plan or leave in defeat. So you have to take a look at the tech tree in advance of the season starting. You can't just go in blind. Never do that. Always a bad idea. And from there you've really got to stay in tune with the community, or be really good at being able to read what is working and what's not working. So the tech decisions at the beginning of the season will essentially dictate how you finish the season. So if you make a bunch of wrong decisions off the start, you unlock a bunch of random stuff or things that you just want to unlock to have fun, you're not going to end up finishing that high, because you're going to be later to all of the good stuff later on that comes in the tech tree. So it's very, it's usually, wow, look at the chocolate, all 4 boom cans. It's a good idea to stay in tune with the community, whether that's YouTube, Reddit, Discord, whatever your flavor. That's why I post daily videos, is to in hopes of allowing more people to see the advantages or disadvantages of unlocking certain things, because warships at the beginning, it's all about tech. It's all about what you unlock and when you unlock it. So I mean, we got some work done on this attack, but it wasn't the greatest thing. So yeah, it's all about the tech at the start and having a plan. So that's how you do it. You watch the YouTube videos, you see the sneak peeks, you look at the tech tree, and you get an idea of where you want to go. So from there, there's a couple different strategies that we can build on from there. So if you have more tech, it's typically ideal to jump ahead to that next best thing, but that doesn't always make sense, the path that those guys take. Versus, say, if you're starting, if you didn't play the last season or something like that, and you're just starting for like the first time in a while, you don't have a lot of starting tech, you're probably going to have to take a totally different path, because you're going to be at lower ER levels for a much longer time. So yeah, if you can jump ahead, great. If not, typically the idea is to build up your base, build up your defenses, and make a really strong defense, because by the time that you do go to that next engine room, you're going to be fighting people at a lower rank with your lower tech that have a lot higher tech, that have all the other stuff that are just falling behind the rank. So that's the biggest thing. The next biggest thing, someone mentioned this in the comments the other day, never go 4 to 4. That's always kind of a very bad thing to happen. So if you look at the chest at the start of the season, you get 1 chest every 8 hours, up to 4 maximum you can hold. If you go beyond that limit, you're simply just missing out on chests. So if you don't have time to play or whatever at the beginning of the season, then just make sure that you're logging in enough to simply get your chest timer moving. Because if not, then you're going to be playing at a, honestly, a pretty significant advantage. Sorry, a significant disadvantage the longer you wait to open up those chests. So you want to make sure that you do that every single day. It doesn't take a long time, usually, unless we get, we had, like, the season, what was it, 33 start with the Warriors at the start that kept dying. So, yeah, as long as that doesn't happen, then it's usually pretty easy to collect your chests. And then that's kind of the basics. That's, like, you're off to a decent start now. You've got a good idea on what the right tech to get is. You've got your chests, and, you're just waiting now on getting to the next best thing. So, from there, we want to do a couple things. We want to make sure that we're attacking when the tech makes sense. So when you unlock something that's good, or if you're winning more than you're losing, keep going, keep pushing, and try to get that next rank chest. The chests are so important; they're so valuable, especially during a shorter season. We get longer seasons every so often, but they're kind of few and far between. So if you can, rank up here and there during the shorter season, that's always going to be your best bet. So. Yeah, obviously you want to do that as much as possible. And for the attacking, make sure that Falcor's going to like this, make sure that you attack faster than your opponent. That's the best tip we can give. But in terms of attacking, you just want to make sure... For attacking, honestly, just watching replays is probably the easiest thing to do. You can see how your opponent's attacking you, and if you watch them enough, if you're not doing well, you can kind of figure out the attack meta just from that. Of course, you can stay plugged into all the community spaces that I mentioned before. But yeah, if not that, then... it'll come down to tech again, but that's gonna be the biggest, easiest thing. I always watch the replays if I'm struggling, especially. It's like, okay, how is he doing this? How is he getting such a good time, or whatever it is? And then you can really just learn from that and apply it to your own attacks. So there's that, and then on defense, you really have to change your base frequently. It's something we talk about all the time, and I used an example of my friend last season, who actually changed his base 15 times in the last day of the season at 70 hours. That's a grind, man. That's a lot of work. But that's what... Oh, man, look at this. I have all the shield gen, and I have just this little tiny bit of health left, and I totally just wasted this whole attack because I didn't take it down. I think I need 2 artilleries, too. But that's okay. We might get it. I don't know if the Scorchers blow up on enough crates over there. This is so bad. Come on, blow up, guys. Blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up on something that will give me GBE. And by then, they're going to explode. But yeah, so change your base frequently. And stay in tune with the right attack meta. And that's really, some of the biggest things that are going to get you off to the right start. I cannot believe that we just fudged that whole attack over one stupid artillery that's not even going to help us out anymore. Oh, chicken. Never a dull moment, guys. Never a dull moment. So, yeah, and then, from there, you got to be familiar with everything. It's always beneficial to know how to use stuff. I know that sounds super general, but like, being good with all the troops, like, whether that's heavy rush, heavy chopper bombardiers with Kavan, rocket choppers with bullet, some of the stuff that we always end up using. If you can take the time to learn Seekers, obviously that's a very high risk, high reward kind of attack strategy, but if you can get really good with it, then there's a huge payoff, right? So, yeah, stuff like that, make sure that you're in tune with everything. And, yeah, I think those are some of the biggest tips and tricks that you can really use to get off to a decent start, especially if you're new. But, yeah, like I said, you guys chime off down below and rail off some good ones. Let's go ahead and actually take out you. 2 barrage there. And 1, 2, like that. There we go, guys. There we go. We're doing something. And... well, come on, bring back a Scorcher? Yeah, he will. Very nice, very nice. So, I'm not sure if we're actually going to get this, but it's going to be close. Oh, we got more grapplers over here. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Okay. Kavan is down. Alright, we're throwing an artillery on there, and then That's pretty well it. Yeah, I did not realize we got grapplers over here too. But that Scorcher life leech is just barely keeping him alive. Alright, let's retreat there. I don't know how many attacks we have left. I was not paying attention whatsoever. Oh, we got one attack left. Alright, so let's try not to screw it up this time. I think we'll be okay. Let's go 1, 2. Let's actually take down the grapplers first. We'll try to use all of our Scorchers here. Oops, there's more grapplers over there. I think this will be better than... I think this will be better than if we were to use all of them. Alright, let's go 4 over there. And then we're going to flare them up kind of this way. Throw Kavan in. Don't have enough for another flare, but hopefully this one explodes and takes out that crate. Ah, no, it didn't do damage to it. We got a flare somehow anyways, just magically. Alright, let's go like this. We should be out of the range of the grapplers, finally. Are we going to be able to take down War Factory with 16 max level Scorchers on a max level account? I don't know, guys. That was a close one. But yeah, so those are some of the easy stuff, the general tips to get you guys off to a good start in Warships for Season 35. This one's going to be interesting because, you know, if it's anything like the last To the Sky season that we have, we're going to have a helicopter early on, whether it's rock choppers or heavy choppers. So, like I said, being familiar with everything is always a good idea. So, yeah, we might be stuck with something, who knows, off the start. To the Skies, I assume that means we're going to get rock choppers early like we did in Season 16, but that remains... I think it was actually, someone mentioned in that video, it was, I think Season 9 was also To the Skies, and Season 16 was too, and they both had different tech trees, so it's always a mystery, right? It remains to be seen, but stay tuned for sneak peeks and all that good stuff, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting and entertaining, or you enjoyed the War Factory, and we'll catch the next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.